I hope you all had an absolutely amazing Christmas. I hope you saw 2026 in with a bloody bang. And let me say that I am so grateful, so happy, so joyous, so excited to be back at work. It's been the longest, probably couple of weeks in energy time, but it's been absolutely amazing for me personally because I took some time off. I dove deep. I went into the nitty-gritties of a lot of personal things. And finally, I feel like I'm popping out the other side. So hopefully you guys have been doing the energy work as well, and you've been, taking care of yourself, looking after yourself, especially on a holistic level. That's what 2025 was all about. It was about acknowledging what was, seeing how far you've come. Well, one on the thing here, seeing how far you've come, taking the lessons, learn from them, applying different choices and decisions, seeing things, people, places, things, situations, emotions, and that for what they really are. And then now we're in 2026, which is the potential year, because you are the creator of your own reality, the potential to have a totally dharma year. So this is where all your little karmic returns come back to you. So if you're someone that has a pretty clear conscience, you know that you've put good out there. The people that I've been speaking to lately sort of have acknowledged that their main restriction or their main resistance is about receiving for themselves and stuff like that. But please know that if you come back to your body, try to get out of your head and come back into your body, and you really regulate your nervous system and you find peace with where you are, then we are all on the brink of receiving our own dharma. So it's important to remember what goes out there comes back, and your human conscience will know whether you've done anything untoward or whether you've, put out the good juju. So either which way, it's up to you. Not seeing many people on here, which is a bit of a bummer, but that's okay because this will be uploaded anyway. But if you do come and watch or whatever, say good day. I just wanted to firstly say good day, I'm back. Welcome back. Please, here's some housekeeping before I get started on the collective reading. I'm very excited to announce that I'm back on the lines on PTV, Psychic TV Australia. Hey, Wendy, how are you, gorgeous? Happy New Year. So I'm back at PTV Australia now, and you can catch me every Sunday night from 7 till 9 p.m. Queensland time, and every Thursday night from 7 till 9, 333. I'm getting all the triple numbers. From 7 till 9 as well. And then if I have time in between, I'll be jumping on the lines there. So I'm really excited to be back with the PTV team. Had a couple of readings with some of the other fellow readers on there myself over the last month or so. And so amazing, so liberating. So, yeah. So if you need me after hours, you can go to PTV Australia or PTV International, and you will find me there. My PIN is 9140. So hello, everybody that's jumping on. It's so good to see you. Oh, yeah, Wendy, I've shifted a lot of shit. Shifted a lot, put in a lot, done a lot. So thanks for noticing. I appreciate it. So, yeah, so you can catch me on PTV Australia /International moving forward. What else have I got? I've decided I have a lot of people that reach out to me behind the scenes. So, and they just want to ask a genuine question. They just want my insight or my wisdom or a knowing or something. And obviously I'm only one person, so I can't reply back to everybody. So what I've decided to do is every Tuesday morning, I would love for you to join me at 7 a.m., which is Queensland time, so just your time frames, You can join me live on here every Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. and have some brekkie with me. I've started a new holistic program for myself, so that should be around the time, well, especially while school holidays are on anyway, because I get to have a bit of an easy morning. But yeah, you can join me here live every Tuesday morning, have some brekkie, have a bit of a chat. If you've got a question, you can ask me. I will pull the daily spirit-led messages on that live as well. If not, if you follow all my other social medias, you will still get your little daily nugget, your little daily reel from Monday to Friday over there as well. So, and last but not least, I have created a membership channel, once again, for people who really have got, well, who are starting, I feel, but who are going through their spiritual awakening. I've created a new membership called the Intuitive Edge. It's $15 a month, and basically you get behind the scenes wisdom and support and anything else that you need from me over on the link is down below. It's in my Stand store, but you get behind the scenes content. So these may be the scripts that I use, or I'll jump on and do a live exclusively for you guys each month, just to do a bit of a checkup. Anybody who really wants to start living a spirit-led lifestyle and wants to do so deliberately and wants to invest in themselves, I think $15 a month is a very fair deal. All my stuff, I don't do this for money. I don't do this for fame. I don't do this for publicity. I don't do this for anything. This is my passion and this is my forte, and it's something that keeps me going. And I just want to see everybody in the world live a fun, frisky, happy, carefree life. And if you want to be part of that and you want to invest in yourself and exchange the energy with $15 a month, then head over to my Stand store. You'll find it in the store. Join up, and I will start uploading and posting content over there for you guys. Because I work so intuitively too, I'm not someone who can say, well, I know you get self-scripts. I can give you all your specifics, but because I live a very spirit-led lifestyle and energy changes all the time, I will be posting in there those things that I feel we need at that energetic point in time. So this is usually on a daily matter. I've been getting a lot of psychic hits at the moment as well that I've just been writing down. So I thought if I write it down in the group and you guys follow along, then obviously being psychic, seeing it before it happens, when it actually happens, we can go back and go, holy shit, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. So yeah, if you want to do that. If not, if you just want to book a private session with me, I am now offering sessions in my home here, private one-on-one. All my links are in my Stand store down below, so you can get me there. So who we got here? Oh, I love that for you, Wendy. I love that. Yeah. So the purpose of today is to kickstart our 2026. This is for my collective. This is for anyone who pops along, who sees this video, who gives it a like, who subscribes, who follows my social media platforms, anything like that. I am an energy reader. I'm not a tarot reader. I'm a natural conduit for spirit. I share the wisdom, the psychic predictions, the possibilities that can happen to individuals and us as a collective moving forward. So always take what you need and leave the rest. It depends on where you are in your own energetic timeline, because we are all sovereign beings. We are all here to have our own personal journey. If this live, this video, this replay, whatever it is for you, all the data collective snippets, if it doesn't resonate with you, you may not need it. Awesome. Or you may want to go back and watch past ones, because energetically I'm up to speed with the divine, but you might not be. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. But go back and watch the past ones, because there may be a message or something in that for you. So today I'm just going to tap into the collective, which is myself included, all of you beautiful folk. And I'm just going to channel some beautiful psychic insight and guidance. I think what they're calling me to do today is to do probably a bit of a Celtic spread. I get a bit of a feeling tapping in straight away is that people are just sick and tired. They're probably sick and tired of the same old lessons. They're sick and tired of where they are. This is the energy it's kind of like a portal between the 2025 energy and the 2026 energy. I'm still feeling and seeing March being very significant for a major shift if you choose to prepare your energy on a holistic level. So it's not always just your mind, it's not always your brain, it's always not just opening up your heart space. This is nourishing your body with good foods. This is only saying yes to positive, high vibrational sources in your life. This is developing a very much stronger belief system and understanding. That's what I'm here for. I give you a higher perspective. So this is about incorporating higher understandings, exercise, fitness, just being mindful of what you say yes to and getting the courage and the strength and the willpower to say no if that's what's required. So sometimes life just isn't easy and we are always going to have contrast, but the important thing to really understand is that we have to experience things that are unwanted to know and come into full circle with those things that are wanted. And it's up to us to shift and adjust our energy, do the healing work, so to speak, get the support and love that we need, give it to others because it'll always be reciprocated, and start focusing on where you're going in the future. Because at the end of the day, you can't go back and change what you did 10 minutes ago, 10 hours ago, 10 days ago, 10 years ago. So try not to judge yourself, try not to pick on yourself, try not to put yourself down or anything like that. Everything happened to show you something. And I believe in you. You'll always hear me say that in 2026. I believe in you. If I can get out of what I've been through in my life, and I'm still doing it, I'm still in therapy, I'm still, making the adjustments and practicing what I preach, so to speak. But I just want everyone to know that we're all in this together. So you can, if you choose to live a spirit-led lifestyle, then this is the channel for you. All right, let's get rid of you because your energy is... let's go there. That's how easy it is, my friends. That's how easy it is. Just, no, doesn't feel good. Bye-bye. No, don't have to give it to my time, my energy, my thoughts, my nothing. There's a contract coming in for you. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. If you're watching live, I love you. I'm channeling out now, going to land. If you come and watch the replay, say good day in the comments. All right, Spirit, can you use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection to offer my beautiful community members, those who want to grow and live and learn and have some fun and play along the way and raise their vibration and their consciousness and all that sort of jazz? Give us what we need. Give us what we need. I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread today because I just feel like I just need to go a little bit softer. Whoever's watching this, I can see all the jigsaw puzzles. I can see all the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle. It's like you're still trying to put maybe your life or put things back together again. So how about I just call us all Humpty Dumpty? It's a big time for recalibration. Big time for recalibration. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Let me move my little incense thing there. All right. Hang on. All right. Oh, thank you. Okay, this is the card that represents the current situation. This may be the resistance that you find around you. This is issues, problems, anything that hangs over your head. This is the base of the matter. This is past influences that may be affecting you. This is the future influences that we're asking you to open your heart and mind up to receiving. This is an extension of the current energy. This is what you see of other people, what other people see of you. This is your hopes and fears, and this is the ultimate outcome. All right, this should be interesting. I can feel it already. They just showed me the symbology of rainbows. So rainbows may be really significant for you. If not, it's just a psychic hit for you that there will be a rainbow at the end of this storm that you may be going through right now. Oh, yeah. We got the devil, toxic energy. This is unwanted things. They just told me the words holding on too tightly because of fear, because of not knowing what else to do, how else to do it. Thank God I'm here because I can help you. Oh, dear. This is getting me right in here right at the moment. I think a lot of people are going through an ego death and they're resisting this ego death. This isn't always a bad thing. This is what I mean. I mean, everybody always sees ego death and it's such a bad thing. But given how the collective energies are, this is very much needed. They just said to me, get out of the pool. And I feel like a lot of you are swimming emotionally in a pool that is no longer serving you. So now's a really big time, and I'm doing it myself, so I know how hard it is to take care of your emotional self. And this was a running trend and a running message coming out of 2025 also. So the devil energy to me represents an energy. It's actually Capricorn energy as well. So go Capricorns, now 50. This can also be an energy of, sorry, they just said this energy at the end of the day is better the devil you know than the devil you don't. And this is all got to do with your self-awareness as well. A lot of you do know what's not for your highest good. We've been bantering on about that. But something keeps you in that emotional pool. Something's keeping you in that emotional pool, and that reason can be different for so many people. So that's the current energy. You've got people around you that maybe aren't for your highest good. They're not adding any value. Maybe you have habits, addictions, lifestyle patterns, thought patterns. Maybe you're emotionally constipated and not willing to face how it currently is for you. But you need to know that the current energy is merely a reflection of your past. It's just like the past has caught up with you. And if you do want better outcomes for yourself, you have to do the energy work. You have to find sources of inspiration. You have to be amongst people who are doing it as well. You need people who actually speak their truth. You need people that when they come into your vicinity and when they come into your environment, they're not causing anxiety, problems, issues, chaos, conflict. So for an individual and a sovereign being that you are, it's time to disconnect from any energy that does that or brings that in. A lot of masks are falling off right now. You need to know that. People are showing you their true self. If not, they're very good con artists. So part of this ascension into 2026 is about following your intuition. And you can't follow your intuition, and your intuition won't be telling you the right thing, so to speak, if you are in emotional calamity. Trust me, that's been my biggest thing. I was fed by fear a lot last year. Done a lot of the emotional work over the last few weeks, and now I feel like I've hit that road of clear knowing and just clear understanding and knowing my worth and my value and where my integrity lies and what I want and learning how to say no and all that sort of stuff. I've got a feeling, like I said yesterday in a reel that I shared, that I've gone through the pits of hell so you don't have to. Hey, Shellies. So anyway, that's that devil energy. So all I can say with that energy is that it's helping you and it's trying to show you something. And if you don't know what to do with it or whatever, reach out and get some support. You might want to just get a reading. I can help you shift and alchemize your energy and give you the skills and tools that you need to do that. They're actually making me want to send out healing to everybody now. So if you're here and you're watching this, I'll send out that healing to you. But I don't know. I feel like the collective that I'm reading for right now needs a shake up. They need an actual life makeover from top to bottom. From top to bottom. Hey, Tracy! So good to see ya. All right, so what's crossing this from happening? Your passions. You're not following your passions. Maybe, okay, they told me the other day, oh, God, I don't know what day it is, where we are. It's always like that in New Year's, isn't it? If I can encourage some of you to help shift and alchemize the energy of this devil energy, Sit down with yourself for a minute and write a big list of all those things that you're passionate about. I'm passionate about horses. I'm passionate about making a difference in the world. I'm passionate about my motivational speaking, sharing my gifts, holding people's hands, getting a big community together. One love, one love. I sat down and did this process myself. And my physical reality may not be a byproduct of that yet, but as a psychic, I know that it's going to be. And it's important to stay. They just said stop watching what's happening in the world. So if you're a very big news person and you're following the mainstream and stuff like that, you might just get more of this. Anyway, but this is a time to like explore your world. It's a time for exploration. It's time for stimulation. It's time to get your senses going. For me as an intuitive, I rely too much on my intuitive senses. Now it's time to get into the physical senses in the 3D reality. So you need to define that for yourself. And the way that you do that is to sit with yourself. Come back into self-awareness. Stop settling for sloppy seconds. Stop saying, oh, yeah, well, I don't really like the way they talk to me, but it's company, so that'll do, you know. And be very mindful. When you're in touch with your intuition and someone's talking to you, or you're in an environment, or an offer or an opportunity comes your way, you know whether that's for you or not for you. You'll feel it. You'll absolutely feel it. So we are in this little corridor at the moment where people are learning to trust intuition. I've noticed in some of the groups on Facebook, a lot of people are calling out for psychic development and stuff like that. And I will be doing something like that myself, but I don't do it by the textbook. I do it how Spirit taught me. So if that's something that you're interested in, obviously stick around and you'll learn more about that. But this is about getting more worldly. Travel, maybe. Travel, explore. Oh, that energy just excites me so much. I even went and liked a over 50s singles travel group that do it all over the world. And it's not about physically going and doing it. It's just getting amongst the energy of it. Start playing a little bit. You can't play with Play-Doh until you put all the mix into the bowl, you know, and you shape it and you mold it and you get to have it any way that you want it. It's a very exciting time. So it's just your belief that that's not possible for you. It's coming in anyway. I can see it. I can feel it. I'm on the journey. I'm with you. I'm going to be here and encourage you as much as I can. Join me every Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. Queensland time for breakfast, and I will help you through it. Get your questions ready. Collate your questions and use me. Use me. It's part of my way of giving back. You know, I do a lot for free. Obviously, I do. This is my business, but I have always, since I started back in friggin' 1992, I always give 10 to 15% back to the community in some way. So use it. Use this opportunity. Use this opportunity. It's coming in. A lot of you are rising into your power. You are the phoenix at the moment. You're rising into your power, but you need to have the skills to do that. You need to be comfortable with your own aloneness. You need to know that everything's always working out for you and that what you want wants you to, and that you can be, do, have whatever you set your mind to, and that the law of attraction is very real. The energy that I put out there, I get back. If you're sitting in your current reality, you're experiencing the devil energy, there's chaos, there's conflict, there's abandonment, there's nastiness, there's people trying to take you for a ride, there's all that shit going on at the moment, you need to sit with yourself and say, what the fuck is going on within me for me to experiencing this? Because I wouldn't be experiencing this if I wasn't putting something out there. Accountability, taking ownership. You need to do that. If not, you'll just get the life you'll get a life by default. But it doesn't have to be that way. I'm here to help you create the life you desire. You can be, do, have whatever you set your mind to. Once these devil energies, once these devilish thoughts of yours, once these devilish addictions or habits or behaviours or whatever, especially if you're a yes, ma'am, yes, sir, people pleaser, you know, all that type of energy, as soon as you take that back and go, no, I'm saying yes to me. I'm saying yes to me. This is my life. I went on a rampage about that the other day. But anyway, you've got to start saying yes to you now. You. This is your life. If you have any codependent, or you're waiting for the world to change, or you're waiting for this to happen, or you're waiting for that to happen, you're pinching yourself off from all these worldly experiences that are coming in for you. And that'd be a bloody shame. So what's hanging over your head? Heart, head, emotion, head, thoughts, emotions. There's a big sense, and trust me, I know it, healing CPTSD, doing the work, going within, blocking out the outside world. It's hard because it feels lonely. It feels like you've got no encouragement. It brings up the fuller depths of crap that you didn't realize you were holding on to. You have to do it. You have to do it. If you can't do it yourself, lean towards facilitators that can help you. Go to medical practitioners if that's what you need. Doesn't matter which area. We live a holistic lifestyle. But what's hanging over your head at the moment is not being able to get the balance. I can't balance out the thought and the feeling, and it's just too much. And then I'll go back into my devil energy, and then I start getting these Band-Aid fixes, and I start attaching myself to more unhealthy things because I just don't know any different. And there's this cycle. We need to break this cycle. We need to break this cycle. For me, for someone who does experience the extremes with depression and then into the manic episodes and stuff like that, you need to know how to regulate your nervous system. You need to be able to breathe and come back into yourself. Ground yourself. And I know a lot of people are going, oh, for fuck's sake, Danny, just give me the juicy shit because I don't want to do all that. That's cool. But that's not what I'm here for. I lead by example. I'm doing it myself. The base of the matter is you don't know whether you're bloody Arthur or Martha. We've got a lot of inner child wounding shit going on here. We've got people trying to tell us what to do and how it should be. We've got outside influences. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, they're this and they're that and all that. And they don't even know you. These people who are giving you advice, giving you guidance, giving you anything right now, they don't even know you. And the reason why they don't know you is because I don't think you know yourself. I really don't think you know yourself. I don't think you think you're worthy. I don't think you think that you deserve happiness. I think you're basing your whole identity on everything that's happened to you. When the truth is that what's happened to you has actually happened for you, so you can grow, you can expand, you can stop being the doormat, you can stop saying yes to frivolous things, start saying yes to more sensuality, to more excitement, to more adventure, to more expansion, to more learning, to more growth, to more connection. That's what's going on here. I had a feeling I was going to go more on a motivational thing because I literally said to Spirit, you know what, I've got so much information, I've got so much I can help people with. I'll just call myself a motivational speaker as a title, but obviously they said, okay. So you ask the universe, they'll deliver. So go really easy on yourself. You've got to become the hermit. You've got to go within. You've got to remove yourself from society, from influences. Stop putting the Band-Aid fix. Stop trying to avoid whatever's going on in your life right now. Stop seeking external validation. I feel like I'm repeating myself from before I went on holidays. I mean, it's difficult over Christmas and New Year's because no one wants to feel lonely. They want to just attach themselves to something or someone just to say they've got someone or something, all that sort of stuff. But you've been asked to come back to yourself and get to know yourself in 2026. What are your passions? What are your drives? What are you looking out for? Start projecting the energy of what it is that you're calling in for yourself because you're calling it in every single day anyway. The law of attraction, what you put out there energetically and vibrationally always comes back to you, so you're never a victim. And yeah, half the time you may have done something and you didn't mean to do it. You know what I mean? It wasn't like an intentional, well, hopefully it wasn't intentional. If not, good luck to you. It wasn't like intentional. You just did the best with what you did at that time, or you struggled to say no and you just accepted it. Could be anything for anyone, but our guidance right now, moving forward, especially between now and March, is to take some time out, reconnect with your source, your spirit, call upon your ancestors, get more into spiritual development. If you're like me and you're heavily in your spiritual development, and that maybe it's time to get your 3D world to match that. So through healthy eating, great connections, you know, physical activity, all that type of stuff. All right, so what's the future? Oh my God. Guys, you're supposed to be making this easy for me. We've got a lot of words here. My throat chakra just wanted to close up. We've got a lot of sword energy here. Please don't fight this growth. Please don't fight this expansion. If you love yourself enough, respect yourself enough, have enough value, have enough integrity, understand that you're a sovereign being, you don't need anybody. Do we want them? Of course. You don't need money. Do we want it? Of course. Everything is a byproduct of the energy you're putting out there. If you're in lack, if you're in scarcity, if you think the world's out to get you, if you feel like you're not good enough, if you believe that everybody needs to friggin' play a certain role in your life to make you feel better, this is what needs to go. This is what needs to be cleaned up. We got two swords. You're either listening to other people too much, you're either listening to the fears of your mind too much, or you've literally got toxic energies around you that are trying to persuade you into something different. They want you to play in their world. It's dark. It's insidious. You have the power to get out of it, though. You have the power to get out of it. But you've got to choose you. You've got to choose you. You've got to choose you. Got to make a judgment call. This is an extension of what's happening now. You've got to make a judgment call. What do you want, punk? What do you want? There's a new doorway that's opening up for you. I'm telling you now. There's a new doorway. A lot of you have up to 3 things, whether they're 3 people, whether they're 3 chronic beliefs, whether there's 3 negative influences. There's 3, because I feel like they're coming at me. So this is a real triangulation type energy that I've got going on here. So if that's you, maybe you've got 3 options, you've got 3 choices or something like that, 3 jobs, 3 people, there's 3 of something. Be very, very mindful because you may be manifesting these opportunities, these people from that past version of self. So what you're going to do is you're going to experience this beautiful new 2026 timeline, which is a timeline of Dharma. You're going to experience the same shit, the same chaos, the same conflict, the same codependency, the same toxicity, it's going to be the same. And you have to live out this cycle again. You're going to have to live out the cycle again. 3333 on the camera. Break the cycle. Now. I choose me. I'm going to reflect on my own feelings. I'm going to alchemize and transmute energy by understanding that if I make a big list of the unwanted things, I will then know what I do want and I'm going to focus on them. It's a process. It's a journey. It can be fun and frisky if you want it to be. It can be inclusive. It can be all those type of things. But if you're going to stay, and I've got to be really careful showing the cards, but I need to show you the darkness in this card. This is internal chaos and conflict. This is chaos and conflict around you, surrounding you and that. You're either part of your own problem. You're playing an active, energetic part of your own problem, or you choose to be your own cure by doing the hermit energy and going within and saying, nah, I don't have to listen to you, don't have to do that, don't have to do that, I don't have to keep settling. No, 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 no. And work your energy from there. That's the judgment. They literally want me to throw out because a lot of people are friggin' resisting this. Look, there's victory. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. God, I hope I don't get shadowed for this. Look at the difference. Dark, gloom. Oh, but the grass may be greener over here. But the grass may be greener over here. If I just go over there and play over there for a little while, and maybe that'll be better. Or maybe if I stop eating that and eat that instead, then that will be better. And that one's got less sugar, but it's like Diet Coke and normal Coke. I'll have the Diet Coke because it's got no sugar in it. But no. If you want to get out of this, and you want this, which is coming in for you, and I'm going to get to another spread in just a sec to tell you what it is specifically, you need to make some judgment calls. And a lot of you are still hanging on to people, places, things, thoughts, beliefs, lifestyles, all that sort of stuff that are keeping you trapped, keeping you stuck, keeping you stagnant, keeping you attached to that old version of self that your higher self is going, choose me, oh, for the love of God, choose me. Emotional fulfillment. The better you feel, the better you'll get. It's as simple as that. And your thoughts and your belief systems fuel your emotions. So if you're around chaotic people at the moment that are tugging on your energy, pulling on your energy, I want this and I want that and you did this and blah, blah, blah. You need to say, oh, sorry, I just don't have time for this right now because I'm doing me. I'm exploring my passions. I'm exploring my opportunities. I'm not that person that you remember me as. Especially a lot of people have people coming back from the past at the moment too. You need to sit there and go, I'm not that person anymore. I'm not that person that you once knew. I'm not. And then you make choices moving forward. Or you are still that person and you're still manifesting the same devil energy. You have time. I don't work with time. Energy is fluid. So when you see this, it could be in a year's time and it'll resonate. I don't know. You need to go into hermit mode and look after your emotional self. You can do it yourself if you're very disciplined like me. I've never had the abundance to go out and have extensive therapies and retreats and all that sort of stuff, but I love myself enough to go to the library. These days, you've got podcasts, you've got YouTube, you've got so many external resources at your fingertips that you can say yes to make your life and your world a better place because it is going to get better. You have to make a choice. Hey, kitty, you've either got to make a choice for yourself at the moment. Am I going to get better and just take the better feeling road? Or am I going to choose to stay bitter and blame everybody else and use everyone else as my excuse or my decoy? You need to cut that shit out. You need to cut it out. Look at all swords here. We've got one little passion card. I know I want to feel better. I know I really want to climb Mount Everest. I know I really want the love of my life. I know I want this and I know I want that and all that sort of stuff. But how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Do you want it bad enough that you're going to make some positive judgment calls and go into hermit mode for a little bit and let all this stop taking up so much of your airtime? And you can only do that by sitting with yourself. It's a lonely, boring, unstimulating. It's honestly, it feels like it really does. But that's what an ego death is. Don't let other people manipulate you and try not to manipulate the outcomes for yourself either because energy doesn't work that way. You are going to have a victory coming in for you. You are going to experience some form of emotional fulfillment here. This is kind of like between now and March, you will reach a point where you go, you know what, I'm so glad I went through that friggin' valley of death. I'm actually really glad and thank you. Thank you to everybody that has helped me understand myself more, that's helped me put myself in a prime position, and hopefully you'll be thanking me one day because I get on here and try to support you for free and all that sort of stuff. Thank you, because now I can go after what my heart truly wants, and I'm going to say no and cut out the bullshit, and I'm going to use my voice. I'm going to use my voice in a loving way, but an assertive way. Once you reach this point, trust me, I sit there and I tamed a big beast in the last 6 months of being more reactive. But I can confidently say to other people now, no, or I can ask them the question and be open to an honest response. And it's so regulated. It's such an amazing spot. And I feel like this is where you guys are going to go too. What other people do now, what your old jobs do, what everybody else is doing is none of your business right now. It's none of your business right now. You need to cut some things off, cut them out, go back into self, love yourself enough, know yourself enough. So if you know what you're passionate about, you know what you love, you created the vision board, you've done all that sort of stuff leading into the new year and all that sort of stuff, if something comes towards you and it is vibrationally off, if it's an offer that is not sort of connected with where you're going, if it's an opportunity of some sort, your soul will know, just say no thanks but no thanks, or your soul will know, hey, I actually manifested a little piece of the jigsaw puzzle that over time, if I keep saying yes to these little things that create my big jigsaw puzzle, then by the end of 2026, I will be living in the reality of my jigsaw puzzle. And that is the exciting part. Hey, Yasmin. I'm glad you are. Look, it just come out again. Wounded Warriors and the contract. You're starting a whole new life contract if you want to say it that way, but you've got to let the old one go. Got to let the old one go. Anyway, Spirit, we've had our ass whooping. we've had our guidance. Can we just shift this up a little bit and let's just get some psychic prediction? Please remember that I'm reading for a collective. So the manner in which this turns up in your material world will differ because you're all calling in something different from yourself. If you want to know what it is for you, I offer very inexpensive sessions with me. Even 20 minutes with me will give you what you need. So take advantage. But for the purpose of this, just know it is... I just heard that song come in my head. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Love yourself. You won't know what love is if you don't love yourself. And I'm not talking ego. Oh, so nice. So good. I love myself. It's so good. Peasants. That's not it. That's ego. That's ego. But just be mindful of, they just put me back to that mask energy. There's a lot of masked individuals out there, especially in this community, and this is no judgment. This is like telling it how it is. There's a lot of people out there at the moment screaming, love, light, peace, love, mum beans, let's bang a drum, let's do this, let's do that, la, 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 la. Oh, let's just have this big smile, all this airy-fairy energy and stuff like that, but they're not truly embodying it. It's a mask. It's like they're putting on a performance and a show and all that. And, I would really encourage everybody that if you are hooking up with facilitators or you are lining up with anybody that's, in this industry or whatever, just be mindful. Just be mindful that you're going with people. If you want to know someone in particular, come to me. I would not put my name or my growth and stuff to anyone that I didn't feel was highly intentionally doing the energy work. So if you are going to be calling out for anyone to help you with your thing, reach out and I will help you, put you in alignment with someone who I know is the walking, talking, true person, not just I've spent the last 8 years reading a book and now I'm knowledgeable on everything, because a lot of people aren't embodying what they know. A lot of people aren't by, you have an opportunity or an offer coming in for you. If you learn your lesson, you... Throat chakra's closing up again. The grass wasn't greener, but the sun is going to be brighter on the other side of this shift for you. But you need to follow your intuition. You need to do the energy work to get there. You need to leave the trash where it belongs. Say thanks for the experiences, thanks for the knowing, thanks for the awareness. I'm going to be this little Lone Ranger for a little bit, and I'm going to take my backpack and I'm going to go on a little bit of a journey. Let's all become Dora. Let's all become Dora for the next, 4 to 6 weeks especially. You're coming out of your cave. You're coming out of your ego death. You're learning lesson. There's an opportunity for you to move forward. But are you going to do it in the best possible vibrational spaces that you can, with good, healthy, high vibrational people, attached to nothing and no one, always using discernment? You have a prayer coming in. Do yourself a favor. All we have is now, tonight. Come back to yourself, go into that hermit energy and write a prayer to the universe. I do this a lot with kids. You probably heard me if you follow me on here. Grab a box and call it your God box or your spirit box or whatever you want to call it, and write a prayer. You may not be actually always praying for something materialistic. You may be praying to feel a certain way. So put that prayer on a piece of paper, whether it's a new house, a new car, something in the material realm, or I want to feel excited again. I want to feel whatever you want to feel, or whatever it is. And if you have 10, put 10 in the box. It's not just one. But you have something significant, something that you've been calling in for yourself. You've been on your hands and knees going, fucking please, please, God, make this end. They're saying, we will let it end for you. It will end for you if you release the need to control it. If you take care of your emotional self. Look, the hardest thing that I've ever had to do in my life is go through the pits of hell, ultimate betrayals, ultimate mistrusts, raising children on my own, infidelities, lying, people who know I'm an intuitive, they know I'm psychic and think they can get away with shit and then deny it. All that kind of betrayal that you've gone through, you need to know that as you, oh God, they're telling me so much. As you heal, as you step out of that energy and just see things for what they are and stuff like that, and really find peace with where you are and take care of your nervous system and your regulation. There's a wonderful lady called Anna Runkle, I think her name is in Reading Mind, but she's the crappy childhood fairy. That's what she goes by. Go check her out. If you have a nervous system dysregulation or whatever, go check her out and do some of her practices, because I swear to God they work. I swear to God they work. But at the moment, it's about getting into an energetic alignment. You have a prayer coming in, something that you've been asking for. I've really got Jesus around me at the moment. They want you to find your faith and to pray, even if you don't believe in this type of stuff. Over my 30-odd years, I've seen big, grown, hairy biker dudes who come across in the world like, whoa, that don't believe in shit, oh, this is woo-woo and oh, yeah, all that sort of stuff. And then as soon as their child gets sick, as soon as something happens to their mum, as soon as something happens, they're on their knees going, please save my child, please save them, please, please, please. We don't want you to have to be in that state anymore. We don't want you to have to do that. Find a faith system. Yeah, she's really good, eh, Kitty? Because you have a prayer coming in between now and March. It's going to be emotional fulfillment. You have an emotional offer coming in. You need to balance out the scales. You got to remember who you are. You've got people coming towards you that walk their walk, talk their talk, follow through. They're very balanced, very grounded. There's definitely an emotional offer coming in here. There could be the possible of relocation or move with this. And if not, definitely travel. Travel's like really active in my little vibration at the moment. Got so many people from all over the place saying, oh, Dan, I wish I could just like give you a hug. Wish I could just meet you, especially on my birthday. And thank you everyone for my birthday messages and that. And you guys are awesome. But this is a time for you to start putting your ducks in a row, to take the swords out of your back and start sticking them in front of you. And you know what? It's actually quite healthy. When I was ultimately betrayed many years ago, I turned that pain into my passion. And I said to myself, you don't believe in me and you're going to call me a goner, and you're this and you're that, and you're judging and ridiculing me when you're not even remotely close to having your own shit together. I'm going to take that anger and that resentment and that annoyance and that frustration and that sadness too. Like it's really sad that people can look at people who are actually trying to better their life and do something and then use it against them later on and just say, oh, you don't follow through with anything. And anyway, I took that. I pulled myself back in and I used that pain. I used those past experiences to sit there and go, I'm going to prove you wrong, motherfucker. I'm going to prove you wrong. And that has helped me with my ambition. That has helped me with my purpose. It's taken me over 32 years to even get my service for spirit to this position. And I haven't even touched the surface yet. So don't give up. Please don't give up. Now's the time for recalibration. And if you have learnt a lot of your lessons, it's just a time of integration, and you've got to do that on your own. You've got to integrate on your own. You are your unique person. You don't heal like everybody else. You're not of service like everybody else. You've got to be yourself. You really, really got to be yourself and stop being influenced by people around you who think they know you better than you know yourself, and you've got to do it this way and do it that way and all that sort of stuff, because you have something coming in for you and you're going to have to take a leap of faith. You're going to have to take a leap of faith, but you want to take this leap of faith from a space of personal truth, personal value, integrity, and not just want it because you want to feel a certain way or think a certain way or whatever. You need to get yourself into alignment, because like always attracts like. If you've got a really shitty life right now, everything's falling apart, everything's whatever, yeah, you can put your mask on and go out into society or go and apply for another job or think, oh, I might move to Mars and everything will be all right or whatever. You're still taking yourself with you. You'll still manifest. Yeah, you'll have probably a period of a month or two of like, oh, this is so much fun. It's so new. It's so, feeling so sensory and all that sort of stuff. And then boom, there goes the rug again. Oh, another dickhead. Oh, another useless job. Oh, more wankers as co-workers. I'll probably get banned for swearing. But anyway, I'm sorry, but you will. You'll experience the same thing. And I don't want that for you. Got to stop listening. Stop allowing other people to block your process. Another swords. I know this is going on real long, and if you've hung in there, good on you. I love you. But you've got to start speaking your truth. Start saying no. Stop listening to external people's opinions. They don't know you. They don't probably know the circumstances that you've been through. They don't know. I just heard diddly squat. They don't know because they don't know. They don't know. You know. Who wants to come and have a game of Anyway, what else? I feel like I need to get my love cards. Yeah. Page of Swords again. You're just beginning. You're beginning to cut off people, places, things, toxic habits, lifestyles, whatever it is that no longer serves you, and you need to start speaking your truth. You don't have to sit there and go, and send them on their way or whatever. But you need to sit there and go, I don't believe what you're saying. Or, no, that offer's not good for me. Or, I appreciate you're just trying to help, but I've got me moving forward. This is the Queen of Wands. It's about stepping into that feminine energy and getting that passion back. When you're in your divine feminine, which I am merging into, this is the balance between the masculine and the feminine energy. That's why I feel like I need to get my love cards. You know when to speak. You know when to stop allowing people, places, things around you to drain you. You are the queen. Or king if you're masculine, but I'm talking about energy, and we both have that duality within us. If you find you're very emotional, very much in your feminine energy and stuff like that, then you've been asked to step in your masculine a little bit. And when you're in your masculine, you know who you are, you know what you want, you'll say no to things that no longer serve you without guilt or apology. You no longer accept breadcrumbing or anything like that because you're not a bloody bird. You don't need those little business deals. You don't need those little financial offerings. You don't need those relationships that don't hold space and add value and all that sort of stuff. This is not a time to accept breadcrumbs. Once again, because you're not a bird, you are a phoenix rising. And you are about to set sail in a whole brand new direction. You do have an offer or an opportunity coming in. They're not telling me. They just keep this, as you can tell, I just spoke an hour about this. You need to get into alignment with what it is that you want and clear the head space, open up the heart space, and stop including so many people in your journey. The energy to me from the very beginning is that there's too many, what is it? Too many cooks in the kitchen. Too many cooks in the kitchen. You need to be the chef yourself. Oh, look, you make these judgment calls. You've seen it. You're going to have victory. Let me get my love cards. I'm telling you. Got to make a judgment call. Thanks. Spit them out. Resolving conflict. Get the help and support if you need help with this. Stop fighting yourself. Your soul knows. Your soul knows. It's got to do with worthiness, self-worth. No one ever wants to hear these type of psychic messages and stuff because, A, they probably don't know where to bloody start. I'm doing this, but they don't feel worthy of it. And it's like, oh, that's not instant gratification, so I'm not interested. And I don't care whether I have one person ever watching me or thousands and thousands and thousands. If you want to resolve any conflict in your life, you need to know your worth. You need to know what you're deserving of. You need to stop settling for sloppy seconds. You need to stop seeking outside validations, expecting everybody else to be congruent to how you want them to be. There's got to be more love, acceptance, non-conditions, no judgment, no attachment, understanding. One more of these if you can. There's a silver lining. There's the rainbow. Said it right at the beginning. As soon as I as soon as I started this, I saw a rainbow. The rainbow, there is a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow for you. But yes, some of you have to work your way out of this moat, or you have to go into the moat and you need to redefine what it is that you're calling in for yourself. Because right now, I've got a very strong feeling that who you're hanging around, where you're at, could be location, could be job, it's not it. It's not it. And we're at a critical portal right now between where we currently are and March to get this energy flowing. Because if you don't, you'll just keep having the same experiences with different people in different jobs, same co-workers in different jobs, still just earning your 9-to-5 wage. There's so much abundance. There's so much joy. If you just focus on your passion, your joy, your simplicity, your mindfulness, like so much has shifted for me in 2 weeks. I've had so much newness and shifting coming in just because I've learned how to value myself, and I've just it may be material things like just changing the color of my bed set and adding beautiful candles and getting in touch with that feminine softness and stuff like that. My world is literally starting to show evidence of that. You know, I feel like doing the Truman Show right now because I can't, there's no words to show you in real life how this shit works. Because you are rising, Wendy. The magician. Stop falling for the illusion. Stop allowing other people to sell you an illusion. The daydream, the broken promises, you know, oh, I'm going to come and do this and do that. And yeah, that's all right. I can do that for myself. But if you want to come with me, that's cool too. The magician is actually a wonderful thing. The magician is actually, I know within myself that I can turn basically coal into crystal. I can turn my life around here. A lot of you need to get back out in nature. You really do. So that was a really different reading, but we get what we need. Maybe some of you just needed a bit of different perspective, a bit of uppercut, a bit of unconditional loving support. Yeah. Truth be told, a lot of you are finding out some truths right now. Maybe you need to be truthful with yourself. The more you be truthful, give the truth, share the truth, be truthful, be honest with yourself and with others and all that sort of stuff, you will release the shackles. You will have this new door of opportunity, which I see coming in for you because you learnt your lesson. Maybe I should have told the truth the first time, then I wouldn't be in this fucking shithole. You know, whatever it is, maybe, you know, whatever. Maybe if I stop using the world as an excuse for my lack of happiness and all that, and I follow my own passions and things, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, forgive others. You have victory coming in. You're manifesting it. Are you looking at the gold or you're looking at all these faces with masks, you know, not being their true selves, not being authentic, not being accepting, you know. Time to go. Time to go. You need to release that old version of yourself so the new one can be created and welcomed in. Or, I hope that's what it is. Or you're going to repeat a whole new cycle. Anyway, let's close this off. Thank you so much if you have listened. Obviously, I could go on and on and on and on because I'm passionate about this. Personal development, self-development is my forte. I am trauma-informed. I've worked on multiple international platforms. Life is working out for me, and I'm using my voice now to be proud of myself for where I've come, how much I've done in my life to get myself where I'm going. And I'm telling you what, you watch this space over the next 12 to 18 months. If through my own example, if I don't prove to you that life is possible, then I'm not doing my job properly. Look, consult an expert. Some of you just know you can't do it alone. I have to go see a psychologist. I go and see my doctor regularly. I'm just about to get in touch with a nutritionist and dietitian and stuff like that. Like you need help, you need support, you need resources. So don't be too hyper independent and say, no, I got this. Maybe some of you need someone like me, join my membership, to keep you a little bit more accountable. Contemplation time, make a decision. All these decks and message never changes, and I love that. You just need to make a decision. And if I was in your physical shoes right now, I'd just say, you know what? I choose to be better, get better, and take some time out for myself to really work out what that is for me. Spend time alone, meditating on what you truly desire. Feeling stuck or indecisive? Listen to your intuition and make your decision. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in the area. That'd be me. And accept heaven's help. That comes back to your faith system. Say your prayers. It's kind of like, say your prayers and know that, Christ consciousness is there to accommodate you. And it does take a little bit of linear time, so patience is required. But you can't receive in your physical 3D reality what you want if you're not clear on it. You've prayed for help, get out of the way and let heaven help you. Have some fun. Go on a bike ride. Sit and with enjoyable company. Stop allowing everybody else to tell you what to do. Your higher self is getting pissed off. It's getting annoyed. It's like, we have your opportunity right here. We have your knowing. We have your new perspective. We have a really juicy decision that is for your highest good over here. It's within you. But I'm distracting myself through toxic stuff. I love you. I love you. I really do. And like I say, moving forward, I'll be here every Tuesday morning from 7 a.m. If you want to write questions down and you want to ask me something, I'm making myself available. Come and have breakfast with me every Tuesday morning on here. If you need me on after hours, I'll be on PTV Australia. My PIN is 9140. I'll be there every Sunday night, 7 till 9. I'll be there every Thursday night, 7 till 9. And then any time in between that I have a little bit of sneaky space. In between everything else that I am going to be bringing in for you guys. And if you do want to be a little bit more spirit led and you want to follow my lead and all that sort of stuff, and you want behind the scenes content, downloads that I don't even share online most of the time, join my Intuitive Edge membership. It's only $15 for the month. I'll give you self scripts. I'll give you support. I'll answer any niggling questions that you may have, all that sort of stuff. But we'll have fun in there. We'll play in there. Don't take this shit so seriously either. Don't take it so seriously. People are like so compartmentalized when it comes to spirituality and the way to do things, and this is the right way and that's the right way and all that. Your purpose here is joy. When you're feeling joyful, when you're feeling curious, when you're feeling playful, when you're feeling as regulated as you can, everything that you want will want you too, and you watch it rush in for you, and it's going to start rushing in for you in the next 3 months. I promise you. They just told me to light worker oracle, so I'll close it out. I know I'm going really, really long, but I don't care. I love it. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Thank you. Thanks, Kitty. Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. It's a time for healing. Time for healing. Ha! They just said, look at that cosmic heart, cosmic Christ. I got welcomed into Christ consciousness a few months ago. I'll share a story about that another day. But you may feel you need to sacrifice yourself for others, but you are just as much in need of love as any other being on this planet. When you are full and overflowing, what you share with others can enhance you and them. It is not a choice between what nurtures you and what nurtures others, as if though those were competing needs. In the realm of the Christ, what nurtures you is actually nurturing for all. When you're feeling diminished or drained, you have been pulled out of the highest frequencies of peace and kindness to yourself, become trapped in unforgiveness or power games. A lot of games being played at the moment. Or you're being seduced by the lesser truths of another rather than the truth of your own heart. Christ calls to you now to receive his love for you and to allow your own heart to feel the grace and healing of his. It can be a challenge to learn to love another in a way that does not harm you. Perhaps you learned that love was about making yourself less in order to help another feel like more. Guilty. This is not love. Not is it consciously chosen sacrifice. It is a heart acting out of its scars from the past. Your heart deserves to experience real love. As you gently claim this for yourself, you will find much strength within, much respect for yourself and a willingness to receive much good in your life. It is time for you to embrace the higher expression of the Christ love within you. Sharing love in any way brings you closer to your spiritual mission in this lifetime. It also attracts prosperity and abundance. So let the love in. You do not have to suffer to grow now. You just need to let love flow. I love this reading because even for me, it validates that everything that I've been doing, all the messages that I've been sharing online, all my teachings, all my learnings, all my growings, everything that I'm still integrating myself. It's thanks, universe. Thanks, universe. And same for you. Like attracts like. Happy New Year, Anne. Like attracts like all the time. So stop blaming other people, places, things, or whatever. Don't blame yourself on the choices and decisions that you've made. All you have is now. Now's the time when you can go, you know what? I'm going to let everybody do what they want to do. Go and be who you want to be. Have the experiences you want to experience. But for me, I'm choosing to get better. I'm going to get better. What I want wants me to. I'm feeling fun. I'm feeling frisky. I deserve love. I deserve respect and kindness. And I deserve to receive now everything that I put out there to the universe. So, yeah, that's all I have. I hope this helped. I will see you guys again on Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. You'll catch me here with my brekkie. Let's have brekkie together. Have some brekkie and yeah, bring your questions. If you think of a question that you may need a bit of help, I don't know how to shift this, or how do I do that, or what do I do if this person's doing this, or what do I do? Whatever, write it down and come back and check in 7 a.m. Queensland time, and we'll have a brekkie together. So yeah, I love you so much. Thank you all so much for your support leading up until now and moving forward. I really, really, really appreciate it. 11:11, I'm going now. Perfect cycle. 7 a.m. on Tuesday morning, Queensland time, man. So yeah. Yeah, I know, Australian slang. I had to actually stop working for a UK company because they didn't understand my slang. So funny shit. Anyway, I love you. I'm going 11:11, and be kind to yourself this week. Stay tuned for the daily updates. All right? Okay, I love you too, Yasmin. Bye.